The Dow Industrials down about 16 points. Again, we are waiting on the producer price index out any second here. Cheryl Casoni with the numbers. Cheryl.
These numbers are much hotter than expected, guys, for February PPI. Month over month, a 0.7% jump. Street was looking for a gain of 0.3%. Year over year, we came in 3.4%. Annualized basis, the Street was looking for 2.9%. That's the reading that we got the month prior. So again, hotter than expected. We got 0.5% for core month over month. The Street was looking for 0.3% to the upside. And then we came in core year over year 3.9%. The Street was looking for 3.7%. There's the markets are reflecting what we're seeing here as far as these numbers. I'm going to get to the report. I'm going to see what the government is saying here about where this rise was, because it wasn't energy last month. I can tell you that from memory. What they're saying here is, okay, so for final demand goods, we saw an increase of 1.1%. Biggest rise we've seen since August of 23. 40% of that is final demand goods, 2.4%. Energy and final demand goods, less food and energy, also increased. So that's where the story is here as far as these numbers. Also, they're talking about final demand services. There was a 5.7% drop in prices for travel or accommodation services, food, alcohol, wholesaling, dealing, investment advice, all in this report. I'm getting the wrap signal, Maria, but there's a lot to go through, a lot to talk about in this report.
Well, I think you're spot on there, Cheryl, because remember, in the month of February, services prices were going higher, and we've talked about that. Services prices were going higher. There were a handful of commodities like what? We were talking about gold. We were talking about silver. All of those things were going higher in February as well. Putting oil aside, related to the war on Iran. Joel Schulman, your reaction to these numbers, and I should point out we haven't seen such a significant impact on markets. No, Dow Industrials were negative going into it. It's still negative.
Yeah, this is not good. We're going to see the markets off today. Your guest mentioned that he thought the rates would be dropped in December. I thought they'd be earlier. This is pushing things back at least a couple of months. So this is going to be negative for the markets, and we're going to probably see the markets ticking down even further, next couple of days. So this is not good news, and we know that the next couple of months we're going to see elevated prices because of energy.
All right, we are an hour away from the opening bell, and the Dow Industrials now down 105. Joel, good to see you. We'll be back with the